What's up, guys? This is Brandon with Rockbrook Camera, and we're here with Nebraska Platinum. These guys got a game today, and we're gonna be shooting with the Nikon Z6III. Nikon Z6III can shoot up to 120 frames a second in photo. We're shooting 6K raw in video and much more. So we're gonna have these guys out on the field crushing the game, right?
Yeah!
That's right. So we're gonna have them crushing it, and you guys get to see everything that the camera can do. All right, let's go. One of the things that I really like about this camera is the fact that, unlike the A7 IV, I can shoot without really having to run into overheating. Now, I love my Sony, don't get me wrong, but having the ability to shoot 6K raw on 6K 60 raw, not even just 6K raw, 6K 60 in raw, meaning that I get all my color information. For the photo side of things, I can shoot up to 120 frames a second, I think at 12 megapixel, and I think 60 frames at 22 or 24 megapixels. I get that little bit of extra punch in here, so it works out great when I am shooting. So not only is the Z6III great for just your standard photography, such as for studio or portraits or anything of the above, but for sports photography, it is a shooter's dream. Okay guys, so let's show you some of the stuff that's going on in the venue here. So as we can see, we are shooting, this is standard, this should say right up here, 60 frames. So there's this button right here that allows me to switch it, and I can switch from 60 to 120, which as you can see, it punches in a bit more there. Shooting 120 frames is magnificent. Like, I'm not missing a second. Which then now we can switch over to looking at some of the video settings here. And the video settings is at the switch of a button. So I can switch between photo and video just like that. No problem. And then we're gonna come in here and we're gonna showcase. We're able to shoot in RAW. So we have all of that color information. We've got ProRes RAW right here, all the way up to 6K 30. We can shoot in RAW all the way up to 6K 60. Which for me, since these files are freaking huge, I like to stay in the 4K range for 4K 60. And make sure that my RAW is nice and high, so make sure I've got all the data that I can have, and we're able to get as much clean and good footage as possible. The cool thing here too is the fact that it takes the magnificent CF Express Type B cards, which this bad boy's got a terabyte inside of it. So if you know using Sony cameras, getting the CF Express Type A cards are just, they cost you an arm, a leg, and maybe your spleen. So being able to put dual cards inside here is magnificent. Now the only real hang up that I have with this camera is that there is no simultaneous recording. It's either you record one or on one card or the other. Now there's simultaneous photos, which is fantastic, but I like having that backup, which normally, you know, I use a FX3 as my main video camera, but on days like this where I need to be able to shoot between the photo and the video, it would be nice to be able to have that ability to simultaneously record on both. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. Nikon, if you're watching this, if you can make that a firmware update, I would love you. I would take you out to dinner, and we'll leave it at that. All right guys, so we're wrapping up today's shoot. As a reminder, this video is sponsored by Rockbrook Camera. If this is something that you guys are interested in, if you really are running, if you're like, I need my workhorse, my power horse, my universal, my ultimate hybrid camera, then I would reach out to Rockbrook Camera. They've got some Nikon Z6IIIs in stock, as well as if you are looking for a good power zoom lens, the 7200 Sigma is a great option. Like I said, I've got the E-mount right here with the Mega adapter. You guys gotta check these out, and it makes an incredible combination. So you guys tell me what you think, in the comments below, and I guess we'll see you at the next shoot.